Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are here with the playoffs of ETF2L Autumn 2022 season. I'm Bum. I have JMax on the camera and I have Eepily in my headphones. Eepily, give me some words of encouragement.
Let's go, Bum. Let's go.
Thank you so much. I needed that desperately. This is the upper bracket final. Our top two seeds coming in to see who can get a little bit of an advantage going into the grand final. We still don't know what the format of the grand final is actually going to be or what that advantage is. But I'm sure it'll be something, right?
It'll presumably exist, and I think that's all we need to know.
All right. Well, it's of course Witness Gaming with the top seed tonight and TF2Easy in second place. Going to be battling it out to make it straight into the grand final without having to battle through League of Shadows tomorrow first.
It's gonna be interesting. I mean, like, this is a game we've literally not seen. Like, this matchup we've not seen in literally days. Like, it has been actual days, and then before that, it was a number of days again. So, you know.
Yeah, these teams don't play each other often.
No, clearly not. Not either online or in person or anything like that. I think it's going to be all surprises. Well, actually, okay, I will say that. Obviously, the most recent time they played, there was some shenanigans, but you might be aware of the shenanigans. I would hope so.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, that's fair. So the shenanigans that happened, I feel like we might have to, everyone's sitting there collectively take all of what happened in that week 7 game, like crunch it up into a ball and just throw it in the bin, and we'll just agree that didn't happen, like the I-52 grand finals didn't happen.
I got fucking owned by a pyro, man.
That sounds like a you problem. I'm not interested. Move on.
All right, but yes, of course, these teams are going to be taking this match a lot more seriously. Everyone has recovered from their land death. We're not going to have several Mercs and off classes on both teams. We are going to have a Merc, at least for the side of Witness Gaming. Demoul is going to be taking over the demo slot for Domo tonight, who's at work. So make of that what you will.
I mean, what I make of that is kind of a gigantic downgrade, I feel, for, I don't know, quite a few reasons. Not to, unnecessarily BM Demoul, but I mean, his name is similar, but I feel like, yeah, you would pick Domo every time, especially because he is like the main demo, and even before he played demo for them, like he's played medic. Like I feel like your boy Domo is pretty fundamental guy in terms of the team, and it does genuinely make me think that all these people betting all their points on Witness Gaming might kind of be chumps right now.
Yeah, Domo's been in the team longer than probably all of these players, other than Pappy and Tomas, so he is definitely a fundamental part of the roster, whether he's on medic or demo, but tonight it's neither. Demoul, though, obviously no Premiership slouch. He was subbing in earlier as well for the League of Shadows and managed to get them their dub, so I'm sure he's properly warmed up.
That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Demoul is by no means a bad player, but we are talking about like first versus second punching their tickets to the grand finals, right? Like, this is basically as high skilled as you can argue online European TF2 is going to get. So it is some big old shoes to fill. And ultimately, like, I assume that Domo would be back again tomorrow anyway, right? Like, does anyone know anything different?
I think they're going to have to sub him again tomorrow as well, but I'm not so sure.
I was going to say, like, if they were kind of thinking, oh, yeah, he wasn't going to be there today, but then was going to be there tomorrow, then they could kind of treat this as like a, if we win it and we go to the grand finals, fantastic. But, if not, they still do have a bit of a second chance. But, yeah, if they don't have him guaranteed back tomorrow, that is kind of spooky, kind of spooky.
Whoa. Holy Koyo esports historian in the chat, bringing out some facts.
Actual facts right
Demoul
now.
played demo with Syl in season 24. That's like half of the seasons we've ever had ago.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. You're going to depress me. You're going to make me feel way too old.
All right. What else can we chat about, Eeply? There's some maps that we have to talk about. We're going to be starting on Gully Wash, then Sunshine, then Process.
I feel like those are pretty standard maps. Like, the only thing you could possibly do is swap out Sunshine for Snake, and you would have like the most basic white girl map map collection ever.
Process was the decider of the grand final of LAN, so that's going to be hype if we get to it. And then Gully Wash and Sunshine, I don't believe we saw those in that best of 5.
I'm thinking really hard. There were so many maps in that pool.
Metalworks Reckoner Product, Snake. Yeah, so
Process, yeah.
My brain does not fail me. We've got
Nice,
2 maps that we did not see in that series, and then the big decider map.
Okay, no, yeah. So I reckon there's a lot to glean from the maps. Then, I mean, obviously, you know, Demol is absolutely insane at the game. You know, couldn't argue anything against that ever. However, there is the age-old theory that Celentes doesn't lose Gully Wash. I'm going to assume that was Witness Gaming's pick. Maybe.
Well, I don't know. They seem very
TF2easy quite like it as well.
Uncomfortable on it at LAN. Obviously, Celentes didn't lose Gully Wash, but he did 0-0 on it after 30 minutes.
Yeah,
in that very first day of LAN.
That's not a loss. That's not a loss.
Yep, and that kind of gave Witness the freaks for the rest of LAN, and they kind of hard avoided Gully Wash from that point. So I don't know which of these teams picked it, but it'll be interesting to see if either of them have learned anything since LAN, or if they've just been kind of going chill. I kind of expect these teams haven't been scrimming all too much for the online season, given they've got their big game out of the way last week.
I mean, yeah, this is it, right? Like, I have no idea how the teams have been taking things from since LAN, because obviously, like, LAN was just like insanely grueling for both of them. Like, that is just the most TF2 anyone's had to play, short of like those old American EACA best of 3 reset into a best of 3 things. But that was like psychotic era TF2. So like, they had some of those grueling games, full stop. And obviously there's like, after LAN, everyone then gets immediately sick, and then you've got to go back to work and see what's going on. So I don't even know like how the players are going to be feeling in terms of like human beings right now. Like, are they even functioning? Is that gonna be like the decider, who has the most players who like aren't sick?
It might very well be. I mean, a bunch of these guys were sick a few days ago, as we know, but surely everyone's over it by now.
Makes you think, you know? Makes you think. Sorry, I've just removed. I bought a really hilariously warm hoodie because I don't want to turn my central heating on, and I've actually got to the point of it being too warm, so it's successful.
Oh, you going Thorin mode and just piling up the layers?
Mate, that is your thing. And we all miss it, and you need to bring it back, okay?
My bad. All right, just for you, Eeply. Everyone's begged me, but I've been ignoring them all until you ask me yourself. So now it'll happen.
All right, give me your like hot foreign take right now on this game. What is your like spicy opinion that like no one would ever think of, but you're gonna argue it wearing like a jacket and a scarf?
Oh geez, that's a difficult one. That Josh is the best soldier of all time and Syl is hyper overrated. That would be my foreign take.
Amazing. Cool. Right, well, we don't need to evaluate that. So as a result, are you saying that you're favoring TF2easy going into this?
No, foreign's saying that.
Yeah, okay.
It's very really important to draw the line before people think of me as a deranged lunatic.
I don't even know what to say to that. I'll be honest with you. I'm like, cool, right, okay. So how about Bum the human being? Do you really think it's like, you know, cut and dry for Witness, as I think some people who maybe didn't pay too much attention to LAN could possibly be thinking? Because like, the thing is, right, we gotta say, Witness have still dominated all of the online stuff. LAN is LAN, but also LAN is LAN. And this isn't LAN.
I think at LAN, Witness Gaming were kind of freaking themselves out mentally. Not really with it. I think I favor them online, but with a Merc, I think that is also an important positive for TF2Easy. I also think both of these teams are probably super just fatigued and won't be taking this as seriously as they took LAN or will be taking the grand final tomorrow. So there's a high variance on this game for sure. Like, even though I think Witness is the better team most of the time, there's definitely going to be a lot more of a chance today of TF2Easy coming away with it.
That's kind of my viewpoint going into things. If anything, like I feel like I want to just slightly favor TF2Easy in general, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's like, realistically speaking, both teams are going to meet each other in the grand finals. Like, sorry for any of the spoilers. I don't think League of Shadows is going to take away from either team tomorrow. Right?
You peeped the script already?
It's crazy, right? Your boy, who is head admin? I was gonna make a joke about them like giving me the ETF2L script, but
Sodium these days, I think.
Sodium told me. There you go. Okay, so apparently, for those interested, there were issues with players joining the server because some people just can you change the password? 4 of us are getting bad password. And then someone leaked the password, and then they changed the password, and now they're joining the server. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're working on it. Okay.
So Gully Wash, Epoli.
Yeah.
0-0 on the first day of LAN. Who do you think's taking it online?
It's not going to be 0-0. That's my first prediction. Easy. It's not going to be 0-0. Secondly, I kind of feel like it's going to be TF2Easy. I kind of feel like it is going to favor them.
I thought you were doing a bit there where you just secondly and then drop the sentence and I have to pick it up.
No, I was genuinely thinking. It doesn't happen much, but I was genuinely thinking. I do really want to favor TF2Easy on this map.
Well, I think so too, considering I think they actually had more opportunities to win that 0-0 out on day one of LAN, but they just beefed a bunch of full ad last pushes into a pyro, and those could have easily been rounds. We could have seen a 2-0 game for TF2Easy in that first time around, but maybe they were having some day one LAN nerves as well. It's definitely going to be interesting to see, because Witness did not look themselves during that game. TF2Easy weren't able to convert the easy ones. And now it's all online. Everyone's comfy again. They're in their own, well, maybe not warm, comfy homes, but everyone's back on the setups they used to.
Yeah, they're comfortable enough. I will say, for those who weren't privy to the big LAN information, the way TF2Easy runs their soldiers, not just on this map, in general, is something I've not seen any other team do. So basically, what they have is they have so usually what teams will do is they'll split it so both of their soldiers have full leg coverage in terms of their trousers. Whereas what TF2Easy does is Josh will wear shorts so his shins are uncovered, whereas Nubby will have trousers and a blanket over his legs, so they get like the same kind of 2, but like it's split like 0.5 to 1.5, and I think that's really interesting.
Right. Okay. Yeah. The other thing we saw at LAN from TF2Easy was this second hold where they were kind of hyper passive on second, just kind of leaving all the doors open and stacking people up top, just watching the doors from afar. It'll be interesting if we see them do that again. They kind of just had auto up top in River, the scouts on him, and then people just kind of passively watching choke from the big rock. It was a very strange, interesting second hold to see, and it'll be interesting if they keep with that or not.
Yeah, it's like, I guess it makes sense just because of like Gully kind of has 2 pretty small chokes, and ultimately Point isn't very far away. So yeah, I don't know. Like with auto up there, like realistically, how are you getting a soldier onto him, right? Like it's just not really gonna happen.
I mean,
Like,
my
sure.
theory would have been that it would actually be a bit easier to get a soldier onto him just because of how unlocked the choke door is. But I guess he does have 2 scouts on him, and we never really saw it come into effect in that game. We just saw eventually Witness kind of ran in deep through the choke and tried to take a trade, which didn't go well for them. But we'll see. We'll see if it comes out. We'll see if Witness counter it. We are going to go live in 90. So you favor TF2 easy on this map? You're sticking with that?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. I have absolute confidence. I think between TF2 easy, not looking too bad on this map recently, and just the fact that Witness do have a Merc on demo of all classes, because like demo is pretty important on this map. It's important on every map, but this map, like, doubly so. Yeah, I'm gonna favor TF2 easy here.
All right, I'm gonna agree with you just for the sake of it. I think they were the stronger team on this map on day 1 of LAN, at least, and that's the most recent game that I can think of for them. So yeah, this map we'll give it to TF2 easy. We'll see if that is realistic or not, as we are going to be going live very shortly. We are live in live time right now, so we're just waiting for the STV to catch up.
I'm excited. I feel like, I'm really gonna be interested to see like the demo differential in terms of these mids. Just because like it's such a huge mid that demos can have just like a massive impact on. And again, like, it isn't that Demul is a bad demo. He is a very, very good player still. But it's just like, you're comparing against demo. It's kind of crazy, but we're doing it. Let's go, boys. This is ETF2L Autumn 2022. This is our Premiership upper bracket final to decide who joins us in our grand finals tomorrow. Witness Gaming versus TF2 easy. My God, we're going live. Bum, take me away here.
All right, getting to the mid. Nubby gonna be jumping enemy drop down straight away. He's just kind of posturing underneath here, whereas Ixie and Pappy have both gone all the way under very quickly. They've picked up 3 frags. Now back up to try and clean up Josh and Nas, and there we go. An instant wipe on the first mid. So much for that TF2 easy dominance we were talking about.
Okay, so not only did Slenders immediately get on the big door, and that was like the fastest frag I've ever seen a soldier get on a medic, he's just like, he then, within about 7 seconds, he was like in water as well, just like living his life. And my man, like, he didn't commit to it, but he was just like peeking it out, prodding, getting some ears up. They've got their Uber, they're looking happy. This genuinely might be like a 90-second round right now.
Yep, the Pyro and Sentry is up. They've already got the Demo and Soldier under the point. Josh is going to be pushing main as this Uber comes in. Sentry going down now. They found Josh. They are going to chase him back and get that frag. Now they just need to convert this 6v5. The Pyro's still up. No one onto Nasboy yet. He's still just sitting pretty under the point. The Heavy out of the spawn door now as well. Still is going to be the first one to fall. There's a little bit of time on point, and they do take down Nubby. Nasboy now very low under the point, and now they can start to play it as the Heavy goes down as well, and they do convert in 90 seconds, as you said.
Damn, that was like the patience last push. Like, literally just watching Witness, because obviously they had such that huge Uber advantage, they could get in, they could take position, they could get some frags, all good, right? Now they're chilling. Like, they know Auto's like nowhere near getting his Uber. They can just stay there and stay there and stay there. Basically win like the battle of attrition because they have better positioning and just get straight in. Anyway, next mid we do see Nubby getting a little bit aggressive, but ultimately, the ball getting air shot directly into the dirt. We do see players getting traded. Mula has gone down. So it's going to be all about TF2 easy keeping around Auto. They're backing all the way towards second. Happy's on the back line, trying to be annoying, but Pipe's going to connect and he's going to be going down. So this is a lost mid for TF2 easy, but they've got their medic. They'll have the Uber just a little bit of time, but they kind of got to wait for their spawners before going too much. They are
Happy up on the light right up in the skybox on mid right now. Just posturing to drop onto these guys as soon as they come in through big door. Demo putting in a bit of spam, forcing them back. They do have the Uber now. They're going to rotate it around to choke. Happy still waiting close on the choke. Josh the one to bomb through. Ixie doing some work as well, but they do just pop in onto them. They're going to find this frag onto Pappy and Ixie as well. He's going to go down right at the very end of this. Still on the lamp, just biding his time.
He's on the high. He's going for the big bomb. He's landing on the point, and he's just shoot. Oh, You gotta love it when they commit to the play and it works out.
Yeah, huge damage onto both soldiers as well, and obviously no medic to heal those guys up. He's going to trade with Nubby under the point as well, so now 100% advantage for Moolah. They're going to be able to get into mid nice and easily here. Nasboy's traps are very, very defensive. They don't have anything to worry about here. Witness trying to get into mid. Already starting to play the cap. Auto is back up. He has his heals towards mid, so they are putting in a little bit of pressure. Josh is overcommitted though and will get taken down on the flank by Demul.
Lovely couple of pipes there from Demul. Good. Gets his arrow and he can keep on moving as well. So this is mid firmly in their hands. This is the rest of Witness Gaming moving forward. They still got their noob advantage. Losing Pappy does make things a little bit trickier for them. He won't really be up in time for them to go for this last push with him, but they can still absolutely go for it. 75% on auto. So they got to get their booties on. They got to start moving if they want to commit here. And it doesn't really look like they're going to. Yep, Demul's just getting caught out on Balkan. That is gonna spell the end of this no push.
Yeah, Demul taken down immediately, and that means that it's going to be completely even for last. Morale already sniping, and the sentry is going to go up from Ghazi as well. Morale taking a sightline here up top. Sil is going to be the first one to peek into him and does get a headshot. Going to have to walk out of lobby and get bowed there, but with the respawns coming in, Witness have lobby firmly under their control.
Yeah, they're all happy with it as well. We do see pretty standard last hold. We've got a pyro, we've got a gun, we've got all the things that make Sixes players really just not want to exist anymore. So, what is the plan? Ixie going into water, going to be towards the point play. Top left is way, way, way too contested, so they're like, well, let's try and get towards point, and it's going to be all about getting the spam towards Nubby. Taking a lot down from these rockets. Look at them!
Yeah, they are hard focusing Nubby up here. He's already taken 3 bows from Auto. Still able to stay healthy and keep Ixie at bay though. But they are trying to put as much damage into Nubby as possible and force him away. Josh on the backup, or on the conch, sorry, is going to be flushing Ixie out now. Nubby's got his exit as well, but Josh doesn't need the help. He is still getting double spammed from both of these soldiers, but doesn't take enough damage to get taken down.
No, it's all good, it's all good. And we're just going to see Witness Gaming not even back out of lobby. They're just like, they're just chilling right now. They know nothing crazy is going to happen. They can see the offlasts are still there. This is very much TF2easy, just chilling for a bit. They're not going to do anything crazy.
Yep, they've got time to wait. Toe is maybe,
This is
interesting. There was a bit of a gentleman's agreement to have a melee fight there. Still in with the sack, gets air blasted actually. That saves his life from the sentry, the air blast, just knocking him back out of last.
Interesting. I feel like, you know, what we're really seeing from all 12 of these players is just, you know, the respect gained from those LAN grand finals, where I feel like, you know, they just like being in a server with each other these days, you know? They're just having a good time. They're being nice to each other.
Toe keeps peeking main here with his melee out. Ixie again trying to play the point, but just gets 2-rocketed by Nubby this time. Too easy. Nubby drops onto the point and takes him down instantly. They're trying to push forwards, but it's only Nubby really aggressing towards lobby. Everyone else is still happy to keep this hold up rather than peek into lobby.
Yeah, I'm going to make a bold statement here. I don't think we're going to see a lot at this point. We're seeing Witness Gaming move to try and go towards point, but ultimately, unless they can deal with the soldier on the rim, they can't really play the point. TF2easy, they're not going to do anything crazy because we're living in a world of round resets, right? And that's going to be their plan.
Yeah, there's not much opportunity to get out onto second from only one pick, and with all these stickies up from Demul as well, that makes things a lot harder. Pappy and Sil both just trying to spam down the sentry gun once again. The dispenser is actually providing armor for it from the shutter where Pappy is trying to spam. Ixie has once again fallen to Nubby on the point. So they just keep trying the same thing over and over here, Witness, and it's not working out so far. Josh does have his conch built up, so that's going to be another barrier of entry for them if they do even get a trade or the sentry gun down or anything like that. The conch can just be popped, and TF2easy will have the beneficial fight.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It would be incredibly beneficial. Like, yeah. Like, Uber would have to
Miller
get
just
used
popped.
on
Miller
this
just popped.
Oh,
for no reason. They don't know though. Like, that's a literal accidental right click, and TF2easy have no idea. So they are gonna have to build this back up on second. He's just farming Uber stats for the logs during the stalemate. What a smart guy.
That's so smart. This is okay. This takes me back to there's a game with like Oh god, who's the Frenchie who was on Pyro?
Olga.
Olga. Olga was playing medic, and he used Uber at one point on Sunshine because his parents brought in his dinner, and he slammed his mouse into his dinner, and it hit his M2. And apparently his team got really annoyed at him. Then he did it again like 10 minutes later. Oh,
There's two players playing the point this time. Nobody's going to get taken down by Sil. Sil's just playing the point.
What?
He bounces people off. There we go. That's where the first round comes in. Ixie does enough damage to Nubby that Sil can just finish it up. Maybe they didn't know there was two players down there, and Sil gets the point cap as well.
Oh, these are some next level strats I don't think anyone was aware of. None of us, none of them. No one. All right, third mid, third me. Let's go in. Soldier says so deep on the planet. They're getting great damage, but not really the frags right now. The follow-up is looking pretty good for them, though. And you can see Mula's all the way towards Big Door. At no point getting the opportunity to actually play this mid to ball. He's not going to be here long. He's going, so that is going to be a one mid firmly for TF2easy. They're going to be feeling a little bit embarrassed, a little bit shaky just there.
So with the pre-fire bomb landing onto Auto. Oh my god!
Perfect!
The most beautiful sync. Auto's just turning that corner, and there's two rockets already there to greet him. Huge bomb from Sil, just saving the round for Witness. Now they have a full Uber advantage. Mula is going to get forced off here, but they can catch a bunch of kills with this one. Morale's going to go down. Josh is sacking into the Uber that's already been popped. He gets juggled around by Demo with the air shot. And wow, that is massive for Witness. They just clean up 3 players there. It's still completely even because of the huge ad that Sil got for them. They are trying to bust through immediately. NASA's still setting this trap. He's been caught out with his pants down.
It's pretty tragic. He's going down. They do manage to get a couple players back, but even still, Witness Gaming, they are just swarming right now. Everybody, even Ixie. Oh no, alongside Pappy, they're going to get another here. This is looking so good for them. We do see Auto and Gazzy just about leading through River now. And this is Witness Gaming's potential opportunity to keep on going. The spawners are going to be coming into TF2easy just about any second now. So it's going to be a real bust and get commit frags right now. There's one already. Both scouts are in. So much damage on that one. He's going to be going down. But it doesn't look like a big commit. Yeah, Tomas, he's got to back up. He's got to keep alive. He's got to get to his heels. All like getting the Uber. They need to dial it back just 1 second.
Yeah, they are still looking pretty committed to this, though. They are raring to go, despite the fact Auto has got his Uber up. Toe is still kind of posturing as if it's ad. No, he's just running into water instead. He's going to be the one to play the point this time. Nubby is already on the case and will just destroy him with those 2 rockets. Both, or 3 soldiers rather, in under right now, and Sil is going to get double teamed and taken down. So with 2 picks, this is an opportunity for TF2easy to at least try something. There's still some scary stickies in lobby from Demul, but everyone else is able to get up to water, and Morale and the sniper are going to be the one taking the angle.
Yeah, going to be peeking, going to be prodding, going to be forcing back all these Witness Gaming players. You can see where Mula's positioned. You've got to go pretty far around this corner to get any kind of commit. But yeah, there we go. Just really overstaying his welcome there. Even still though, you know, Weezy, they're not going to be doing anything too wild. And importantly, Witness, they've got your boy Tomas. He's sniping as well. He wants to show off his little bit of pedigree here.
Yep, Toe not on the sniper too often from what I remember. Going to be taking an angle towards main. Could get Morale out the spawn here. No, he's already crossed over. Does take the body shot into Nubby instead.
Well, see, this is something which is really annoying to try and deal with. If they can get someone with him, keeping him alive. Oh! What has Demul just done?
Demul's just dropped Auto is what he's done. That was actually the stickies from the shutter got blown in by Nasboy. I had to rewatch the stream to see what happened there. The stickies got knocked from the shutter by Nasboy and then decked underneath Auto, and that's going to be a round for Witness Gaming. That is insane.
What is this absolute tragedy game for TF2easy? Between like round 2 just being like dumb cap towards point when Mula uses for no reason, and now you're blowing sticks into your own med. Like this is kind of sad, I'll be real. Like, how do you keep your mental after that?
Yeah, I thought there's no way Demul is laying stickies under him with the pyro up, but no, they were just blown all the way from the shutter. And here comes another double fast bomb from Nubby. He's going to take down Mula, but Josh has been taken down in the meantime too. Nubby's just waiting for a bow that he's never going to get, and now they are playing around their medic TF2easy, trying to keep Auto alive. There's 3 players posturing to try and chase for this. Ixie, Pappy, and Demul all very, very close to choke. But the rotate to Big Door is coming in for TF2easy. They're going to be able to bust this one through. Both scouts going to be trying to keep their medics safe from all these threats. The midpoint has been captured up, but it's not going to matter for too long.
No, absolutely not. Cheeky little rotated potato there for the side of TF2easy, and well done as well. As much as they lose the initial cap on the mid, they get it back, and importantly, they've got player ad, they've got health ad, they've got Uber ad. They're looking happy. All they've got to try and deal with is these two soldiers on the side of Winners Gaming all the way towards this choke. They see one on the floor, they see one on the height. Oh, that's Josh getting an air shot once. Surely they're going to get these frags. The damage is looking pretty good, and this is actually... Oh, it's a little bit of a disaster. They're all dying. Oh,
yeah.
No.
Josh went through with the high bomb, but wasn't able to clean up Silentes. It was almost like he had called dibs on that kill because everyone else completely forgot Sil existed. Sil was just able to drop down into the choke, force auto and body block him from being able to flash anyone with the Uber for the first 75% of it. So a real disaster for TF2easy. Nubby in with a fake sack, not going to find anything. They are just still trying to pressure Muller though. Here comes the real one, and they do get the force off. Good job from Nubby. He's going to get taken down eventually. That's 2 soldiers down for the force.
Nubby just kill by him so he can get air shot, and that is sacrilege as far as I'm concerned. I won't hold it against him if he's a bad person. Right. Winners Gaming, they get control of second. Soldiers down, means TF2easy can go for the immediate recontest, but guess what? Got themselves a big old Uber advantage. And I feel like the 50% Uber advantage, if you're gonna go, you know, this is around about the point you probably should, but Happy doesn't want to let that happen! This is just the most unpleasant game for Auto.
Yeah, this has
he
been
doesn't get to play the game
for Auto. Like, just time and time again, these soldiers are finding him. Sil with the lamp bomb, Sil with the choke bomb, Sil denying his entire Uber and choke. Now Pappy's having a go. And of course the stickies last round as well. Auto's having a nightmare.
This is cyberbullying. This is literally cyberbullying. Like, I cannot abide by this any longer. Right. Winners Gaming, they have their Uber big advantage. Somehow, crazy how that happened. Uber's getting used all the way towards Shutter. They're going to be pushing Nasboy all the way back into spawn. So ultimately, he's not going to be playing towards the point. Tomas going to be starting to play this. Uber just only faded now, but Josh is ready to try and deal with him alongside Moralexi on the old Pyro as well. It's not looking quite as good here at all for the side of Winners Gaming. And they're just going to be running. It's time to go.
Yeah, they tried something a bit different on the last hold. Gazi on heavy in secret seemed to work out well enough. Oh, Sil has noticed that Nasboy's all alone here. He's going for the pickaxe kill. He actually switches back to Rockets, doesn't manage to hit it though. Nasboy taunting him for missing that last one. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. But there we go, right. TF2easy. Come on, boys. You got to find some form of success here. This is... I mean, this is the situation everyone likes with that their advantage. You're all good, need to get through this choke point. There's only so much one little soldier can do. Surely.
But the trap and pipe takes down Rao. Force not in, but here comes Sil.
Scared bum, I'm scared. They're just about through the choke point. Finally, they're finally dealing with this wave of spam. But I mean, everyone's got the movers now. They can go for a trade on point. It's just hitting apparently like every pipe. This isn't looking good for them. So these two players towards the flank basically useless on the side of TF2easy because they can't commit, because they can't get like any real heals to their position anyway. So the combo just has to back out.
Yeah, Josh tried to bomb forwards while both of the enemy soldiers were down, and he just got destroyed on point by 2 scouts and a demul pipe. Now they are dry busting choke here, trying to get in as deep as they can without using. They actually do get a sack onto Auto. Auto's going to be the one to use first, and Muller actually has quite a bit of distance. He's able to milk this for ages, hasn't even popped on second. This is disastrous for TF2easy. They could catch everyone in lobby if they go for this. Tomas is calling for the use. Oh, Muller's not quite on him though, has to try and catch up. Everyone's hiding here by main. Can Tomas get either of these kills? He's going to take down Nasboy.
It's so goofy. They need to calm it down though. They need to calm it down. They're playing this place towards point. Tomas goes all the way in, but the rest of Winners Gaming aren't ready to do it. They can't get through this Shutter without taking about 1 million damage. And Auto with the spawn actually means somehow after all of that, they're not going to be able to hard commit here. They're not even going to have an Uber advantage after all of that. I mean, you did talk about this passive hold on second, the side of TF2easy, and I mean, Winners Gaming really played for it, but like, I don't know, TF2easy, like, they're just sloppy. They are just sloppy today, I swear.
Yeah, it's a shame Witness had to go so deep with that Uber without really catching anyone, and then hard committed to the last. Well, they had to leave some people capping. It was really only Toe and Pappy in, I believe, and they didn't really find much. But here we go, even Ubers once again. The sentry gun's only just going up, so now's the perfect time to try and spam it down. 2 soldiers versus a level 1, and it will get taken out. Ghazi just switches to Pyro instead. And now Ixie through into water once again. Sil trying to put some spam into the demo.
Ooh, there we go. Trades on the flank, as you like to see, in terms of the old soldier class. Ixie still just being a little rat. Tomas that's going down, and Ixie as well. Okay.
Gotta be pushing up here now if you're TF2Easy. It's one of the best opportunities you're going to get, just a soldier and demo on second.
Yeah, you'd hope so. You'd hope they want to take some position. You do see Vorlexi in auto all the way towards top, taking some real aggressive positioning. They're taking a lot of damage to make up for it as well. Now, all the scorers have come in to side of Witness Gaming. It's only their roll-up which matters. And ultimately, this is Nubby going so weak towards the shutter. He is going to get taken down. Eva's going to get used on the side of auto. But once again, it's looking better for the side of Witness Gaming. But they actually dropped 2 players because Moona's like, you know what, buddy? This one's for me. This one's for me. Last boy's gone down on the other end. They're trying to catch these 2 scouts towards main. Ultimately, Auto's going down to the stick of all things. Thomas is feeling himself a little bit too much right now.
Oh,
no. Take a second because Josh just walks in. No, that's way too greedy.
Yeah, getting a bit too cocky with that one was Tomas, and then running on the way out, Josh is just behind the Uber, gets a free 2 rockets into the entire combo. Ixie still trying to make something work on Last Pappy with the bomb onto point as well. Gets Nasboy down low, but low is not enough, and Ixie is going to fall as well. Demul now fighting for his life. Everyone's going to chase him down, and he is just going to get cleaned up as well. TF2Easy back into the game here. Pappy on the shutter. Auto awkwardly has no one to get out onto second with as of yet, but Pappy's going to give up the position. So TF2Easy back in the game, but it's still even Ubers. They kind of want to go with Demul still down here.
Yeah, makes sense then too. You know, Demoman's all so important here. But then you say that, but actually TF2Easy, no, they disagree. They're just going to chill. They can chill on second. I kind of worry. You always TF2Easy at this point, because there's 10 minutes left to go. They are 3 rounds down, and they're not seeming like they really have what's the word? The gusto. Is that a word?
Yeah, I think that's a word.
Perfect.
The wherewithal, does that mean the same thing?
I don't know. They don't have the passion, or as the French would say,
well,
the passion.
Here comes in a sack from Pappy, and he does actually get onto auto, gets those 2 splash rockets in, just easily in from the choke with this new super passive hold TF2Easy have started to do. Still in behind once again, going to be all the way to last. Nubby and Ghazi on the hunt. They know he's behind somewhere. Nubby's going to be the one to bomb forwards onto him, and they do take down Sil without even a trade, so good job for them, but they need something a little more. They need to start pressing W with 9 minutes left and 3 rounds to find.
Yeah, I would agree with your analysis there. Moving forward would be fantastic. It's always annoying, but like the only advantage you have is like a 1-man, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. You need to create micro advantages somehow.
Right now.
Sil
is really, really fat. They are just taking all this space by choke for free. As we said, no one watching it at all. So they get all of this deep space into second, and Sil able to just fire off this minigun from afar. And they've just forced TF2Easy out entirely because they just gave up choke. All the space is taken. And Sil is through for free on heavy. They need to watch for this trap. Oh my god. Ooh, that could have been a 5k with 1 death if Nasboy had wall hacks. Thank god he doesn't.
Oh my god. It's a bit of a kooky game. I'm going to be real with you. I mean, it makes sense. You know, you just walk in. What are they going to do? Bomb you? When you got like a 450 heavy? That ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
The question is how exactly the heavy gets involved on last. And obviously the answer is goes into water and prevents anyone else from playing the game.
I want to see the Tomislav 1v1. I want to see Ghazi drop down. But instead, they're sending 2 soldiers for Sil. He's got the backup of Ixie, who's going to be running in once these soldiers are retreating. He's doing a bit of damage to one of them. He does get Josh taken down. Could 1v2 here. Nubby is so low on the point. If there's any bit of spam, Nubby just shoots himself, nearly kills himself for no reason. Oh, he does get the bow from Auto, manages to survive. Ixie now onto the point once again. Does a little bit of chip to Ghazi, who's getting spammed from the front. The Ubers are out for both teams. It's a lot better for Moolah, but Ixie has to retreat to water now. Everyone is just behind the point. Toe is going crazy on the end of this Uber.
Oh, it's carnage. It's awful. I hate it, but it's Witness Gaming getting their 4th round. It's actually...
What a weird one at the end.
Goodness.
I think I'm willing to call that the end. I don't think the 5-4 with 7 minutes is really happening here for TF2Easy. So
I mean, I think I'm gonna have to agree.
I'd call it trash time, but the whole map's kind of felt like it. There's been some crazy stuff happening so far. Those last pushes in particular are completely wacky. I love the Silentes Heavy though at the end. They just instantly know how to counteract this passive hold by TF2Easy on second, and the Heavy is an interesting way of dealing with it for sure.
It is, but yeah, like it really does make sense. We're seeing now 5th and potentially final mid. This is kind of the Pappy gets frags kind of moment. He's going in, he's getting his 4th one off the mid, going for a cheeky taunt as well. Because he reckons he's good at the game, this Pappy fella. I don't know, I think through it.
Gotta get your taunts in while you can. Once the enemy's wiped, you know, Pappy can have a little taunt as a treat. They are still trying to fight second here, rotating up top, but they are getting mulched by these Sill rockets. Nobby taking down very low. Pappy trying to bomb up top, but it's actually going to be him losing his life. Gazzy snipes onto Ixie. Mula still has the Uber charge here, but they wouldn't really be able to find many people with it if they use it off. So instead it's going to be Sill with the sack. He gets Gaz, but no auto.
Mercifully, they've managed to keep Auto alive for just a little bit longer. We do see Mula getting a little bit weak, but then gets his health back, so it's all good. My god. You could tell how Mula was positioning. He was just like, boys, we're going in. He's shouting his scout all the way forward, still 90% on the side of Auto if they can make this ground. But they're not going to do that at all. They're going to be forcing these players out. They're going to be getting Josh.
Look how deep they are. This Uber's crazy for Auto.
It's crunchy.
Yeah, Witness not really able to find anything with that Uber, and then they are just balls deep when Auto gets his, and the reuse comes in. Everyone gets cleaned up apart from Toe here running back on Scout. So now, this is an opportunity for a round. Pappy on the sniper in the forward spawn. They need to be super careful about this. Takes that first shot into Nas. Now they know about him. Nobby's going to lock him in. Oh, just gets that resupply in time. But it's an advantage for TF2Easy. Possibility of getting their first round on the board here.
Yeah, why not? This is, 4 minutes 20 left to go, so not really possible, but at the same time, you can build up rounds for your ego. And that is ultimately 50% of the game, Fortress 2. So here we go. It's about to be in the hands of Auto. They're pressuring towards this shutter. They're taking a second. No! Joke's on you guys. They're going towards River. They're going to be flashing every which player in, so it does get into water. Josh does immediately go down. More like he is going to be going straight into water. And we are seeing a Doman get bullied by a Pyro, but ultimately the frags are coming in and in and in. Up until they stop, because Ixie's just on point. He is fat. He is looking good. And Nobby's nowhere to be seen.
Yep, Nobby unable to really do anything here. Not even going to go for a funny hide play. In fact, Witness taking this incredibly slowly to get out of last, waiting for all their spawns. Ixie's going to be on the point. Nobby is unaccounted for, and they know that. But instead, he's into lobby, just gets behind D-Mool, takes down the demo, and Pappy could lose his life here too. Ooh, very dangerous. He's on very, very low HP. Mula might get forced for free
They're
here.
on last! Ixie goes down. It's not happening. This is TF2Easy saying hashtag not a roll.
Is that a hashtag? How many tweets under that one?
Literally thousands. They're all from me. Hashtag not a roll.
I'm searching it up. There's not much better to do in trash time. Oh.
Winnable, I agree. It is winnable. Everyone knows that historically 50-second rounds, 50-second rounds on Gully Watch are basically possible. So this is a TF2Easy redemption arc. We're going in. We're seeing soldiers once again get really deep towards Mula. And he's getting the first frag in the mid. Not too bad, but then when you put the soldiers, that's a little bit more sad. Your players backing up all the way towards second point.
And Morel gets caught trying to run out as well. So they've basically sacked 3 for a medic here and a midpoint.
Yep. But, Mula gets to feel important off of that. Ultimately, right now, TF2Easy plan number 1 is get Auto his Uber. Plan number 2 is move. Move. because they really don't have a choice. Spawners are coming in, they're going to be going towards the choke point. Those stickies picking up Happy. That's a good start to things, not too bad. They got to keep on going, boys. There is no time to stop. You need to be moving through this choke point. We don't care about your sticky trap or your spam or anything. Get your ass in.
Yep, they do eventually get through the choke. They are in deep. They still have a 50% advantage to roll with. They're being a bit slow to move forwards here. Morale finally is going to be the one to get through the choke. He's sent sky high and gets taken down by Ixie. They drop him from the Uber. Now it's a solo onto Nas that is going to find the Moolah with 2 lock and load pipes. What is that, man?
That's broken his warrior. He didn't aim. He's not used his brain at any point. That's ridiculous.
That is so stupid. He's got like the CSGO nade lineups for that lock and load
He
angle.
literally does. He's been playing like Gollywash nade lineup maps.
Alright, still in with the sack once again, but unable to find auto. There's 1 minute left on the game. I think Witness are happy here to just play it chill, let themselves get the map win. There's still a slight advantage for auto. Whether or not it will come into play is irrelevant at this point, as Witness will be taking this first map. It's on to Sunshine next.
Yep, Sunshine will definitely be interesting to see. Especially after this map. I don't know. There's been some weird stuff this map. Some sadistic part of me almost hopes that we continue in a similar vein. Just because we've seen some creativity. But go on, we'll give TF2easy that last little moment in the sun. Uber's coming in, Moralexi going all the way towards lower. They're picking up both Stalentes and Demul, 2 key frags, and the map is getting changed.
Imagine. You've
Love
been Prem for years and years. You've had all your games casted. You don't know not to switch off TV delay in a upper bracket final playoffs cast. LMAO.
Yeah. Can I get like a stat check as to whether TF2easy got that round? Did it end 4-2? Does anyone know?
I'm the fastest logs TF searcher in the West. Let me find this for you.
I can literally hear how quickly your mouse is going. That's incredible. I've been informed by our
4-2.
knowledgeable and attractive production team that it did go 4-2.
Brilliant. Well played. They get the pity round, and that's what matters in the end. Always play for the pity points.
That's my whole career, mate.
You were telling me you got negative points, Epley, this season.
Incorrect. My roster did. My team did. I did not play with them. When they played with me, they got 8 points. When they played without me, they ended with -3. So, not my problem. We got some stats for your eyeballs and your brains. Soak it in. But ultimately, you've just watched the same game as we did. I know that ultimately, it's just a bit weird. It was just a bit odd.
It was, I feel like, a lot of auto dying was the big round-changing moments that just time and time again led to Witness getting all of the momentum into those rounds. There was plenty of Syl sinks onto him. There was obviously the funny stickies, which cannot be his fault. That was just impressive. Never seen that happen before. But yeah, there was a lot of auto deaths that led to Witness getting rounds, I think.
Yeah, it's one of these kind of sad moments where ultimately when you play Medic, sometimes things will just happen to you. And you've kind of got to accept it. You know, certain things are within your control. Many things are not within your control. And I felt like there was a couple of things which are just not particularly within his control. Like we say, you know, as much as we've got to credit Stalentes for his incredibly well-timed sync bomb on choke, like what can you even do from Auto's POV in that situation? Like, he didn't have vision. 3 players went in before him, and ultimately he turned a corner, and then he was no longer on this plane of existence. So it's just kind of like, you know.
Yeah, and when God decides that the stickies on the shutter's going to get opened, and Nasboy is going to det his stickies and knock all those stickies underneath you, and then Demul is going to det on you. For all of that to happen at once, like, You just take your hands off your keyboard and
like,
you laugh, like, whatever.
If your boy Big J says that, you know, your time on this earth is done, you've just got to accept that, you know.
Yep. But tell me about Sunshine Eeply. Tell me, I've actually seen this map happen a few days ago. It wasn't the best showing from TF2Easy, but Nubby did get a nice trick stab.
Interesting.
What do
Is that
you
gonna weigh
think?
into this game?
Yeah, do you think we'll see some more trick stabs this game?
Probably not, I would argue. Like, well, I mean, I'm clearly an idiot. I thought TF2Easy were going to win the first map. And that didn't happen. So I'm gonna have to turn. The shoe's gonna have to end up on the table which has been turned, and I'm just gonna have to say this is surely just Witness all the way.
I think so. I think after that dominant first map showing, whatever I think about who is actually favored on the map, at the end of the day, it just looks like Witness are playing a lot better today. And that's all that matters, is who turns up on the day, really. And Witness, I mean, it's safe to call that probably even a 4-0 game before it was just like trash time and Witness weren't taking it seriously, probably. So, yeah, there was some pity rounds for TF2Easy, but it just seemed like Witness were dominant all the way through, and I expect to see the same again here.
It really does make you think, because I feel like TF2Easy on LAN, like this matchup on LAN is so different to this matchup in person. Even like going back to iSeries, well, not quite the exact same, but like I just feel like online Witness just, even with a Merc, they just have something different. I don't get it.
They have something different in their PCs, you mean? Is that what you're implying?
Oh, I'm not going to say anything about that. We're going into map 2. We do have Witness Gaming taking away Gully Wash in pretty commanding fashion. They're happy, and they are one map, just a few short rounds away from getting themselves into our grand finals this year.
Nubby just pre-fire fast-bombed Flowers, but the rollout from Demo was too slow for it to catch anyone, and in fact, jumping back, he's going to get punished by Pappy for being such low health, and that's 3 players immediately down. Gaz running it in, seeing if he can get the crucial frag onto Mula right at the very end, but he doesn't, and Pappy is just playing with Auto's life. Auto takes the quick way out, and Killbines in the end, and they could spawn camp here, they could put them in the bin.
Oh god, not the bin! I've been on the receiving end of the bin. It is not a good place to be.
Never mind.
Thankfully, Winners Gaming. You know what?
It was bin day yesterday.
It was bin day yesterday. Shout out to bin men everywhere. Mula has his Uber in hand. They're getting their buffs up. They're looking almost certain to go top right, as every team basically ever in the game is going to go. Does mean they'll have to use the shutter, because we do have the Moralexi left spawn sniper. You can see him. He's having a good time. He's got a fancy hat. Just basically guarantees, you know, we're just going to go for the use, but
you got trolled because they don't go from top. And they instantly kill Auto.
Immediately dies.
Now they can just play this nice and slow with the heals, but instead, oh, it's a huge collapse from both soldiers. They double up and mute everyone by the spawn door. And that's 3 frags easily. Demon's going to get taken down as well. Only Pappy left alive. Mula's juggled up in lobby, and this is a full wipe for Witness. Go on, tell them that's why you go top right, Eeply.
Yeah, well, that's why you go top right. Everyone knows that, mate. Everyone knows that. Low is just tragic. That's how it works. Woo! All right, solid little hold there from the side of TF2Easy. Tomas is livid. My boy's feeling furious. He's on the spike, and he wants to try and take matters into his own hands. So he's going to see what he can do, but ultimately Uber's not really much in the favor of Auto. This is something like a 13% advantage. But you know
Someone
what?
just shouted spy. They know about this, and Toe just came through the shutter and got insta-gibbed. So,
well,
there we go. That's that play over.
Good effort. You tried.
Did not try hard enough. They are in with TF2Easy's combo in Flowers right now. Still bombing high. Just going to be a fake one, trying to get out. There's... Oh, everyone's in onto Mula. In the meantime, Mula's just going to go down. Everyone had busted through Cafe while the combo was distracting them on Flowers. In fact, it's both medics going down. Auto just drops right at the very end there. And now it's a 3-for-3. No medics involved. TF2Easy have all the space on mid. And the health is very, very low for both teams. Mula is going to get the forward spawn, though, so there might be a recontest here. Auto not up as of yet, and the health still not the best for TF2Easy. And look, they are so close to this door. Pappy's already got in behind them. Could have a free frag onto the demo, but actually Nas able to defend himself pretty well. And it's going to be all the Witness players going down here. Sil will get a frag onto Nasboy, but he's getting chased and he's not long for this world.
No, absolutely not. This is TF2Easy finding just a little bit of success. They are surging through the choke point. Even Ixie isn't super safe here. He's going to be running away, tail tucked between his legs. Let's see TF2Easy, they're happy. They're getting control of second. Uber's not really in their favor, so peeking and prodding is going to be their plan right now. See what they can do. Get Pappy, that would be great, but I don't think Josh is fully aware of his positioning. Witness Gaming, they just go for the dry push. They're just completely going in. That's such a good start to things. Losing to Maul is not fantastic, but as soon as that happens, the second frag comes in. Nubby's on the old sniper. He does like to do it. We love to see it, but ultimately might make it tricky if Witness Gaming try and make this a bit of a scrappier fight.
Yeah, they're just trying to get in once again. Still with the bomb forward so his team can get through, but Nubby's still watching the angle. Mula has to bait here, gets through in the end as Nubby is forced off and killed. And now the Ubers are going to be traded on the point. It's slightly better for Witness, but Morale might be able to split this one. Takes Ixie down low, and there will be a flash. So Witness Gaming, Uber ends first, but it's not going to matter much either way. Josh in behind with a bomb onto Demul, going to get taken down. Meanwhile, 3 frags for TF2Easy. Pappy just up on the bell tower is the next one they're going to be trying to focus down, and he will get bowed by Auto right at the very end. Just Ixie running out to try and keep Mula alive. There's a fast bomb through by Nasboy, but Mula is safe and sound on last.
Yep, there's 6 seconds left on the spawn. If TF2Easy wanted to go, it would be right now. They're a little bit slow, though. Ultimately, both the Maul and Pappy will be alive. They're still trying to pick towards this left-hand side. From their POV, yeah, the big commit bomb comes in from Nubby, but he's going to be finding nothing because Celentes is just tanking the damage. He doesn't care. Picks up 2 for his efforts, and that is an immediate repush from the side of Witness Gaming. We do see Auto still playing pretty close at 85%, which means he doesn't have the Uber to save himself. And this can get torn apart, my brother in Christ. You are 2 down, and you are just having no business staying here.
Yeah, it's a match HUD moment, taking the 6v4 fight. Not the ideal scenario for TF2Easy. Gas! Get owned, Still. Sit down. But that's is not too big of a deal as the massive advantage comes in. I'm sure Still won't be too upset as they are able to get into second easily here. They have so much space, but the forward spawns are still up for TF2Easy. 2 players in there, and they come out with the force on second. Nasboy bombing into an Uber that's already happened is interesting, but he manages to get out with his life down lower.
Don't even know how, but we do see now Witness going all the way towards left-hand side. They've spotted Nas again. Haha! He doesn't save this time. Lexi goes straight through under Mula. So much time is towards the point. This is going to be getting capped under that little cozy Witness Gaming. First round here on Sunshine. Not in the most conventional way. But my god, TF2Easy, what a blunder on second. What was that about?
Yeah, I mean, there was 2 weird fights on second. One where it was 6v6, and basically 4 of their players played passive, so the 2 close people could get picked off, and then it was a 4v6. And then there was a different, just straight up 4v6. Nubby with a fast bomb onto Sil in the choke. Gonna get taken down again without any value from it. Auto, though, will be falling as well, and Mula gets traded out at the very least, so a scrappy mid-fight. There's so little health between all these Witness Gaming players. They are just scouting for packs right now, as Sil is bombing through onto Nasboy. Gazi's not quite with him, but Nasboy can defend himself well enough, thank you. Pappy, the only one left in enemy cafe. They know about him, and he's hitting the skip jump through, but gets immediately taken down by Nasboy again. Nasboy doesn't need any help on these ones. Just piping the soldiers getting onto him with ease.
Yeah, your boy Nas is hitting some serious pipes today. I also love, you know, the world where both the Witness Gaming soldiers, they're like, we're going to challenge him 1 by 1 individually. You know, if he gets the frag, so be it. He deserves it, you know?
Well, they are looking to try and get onto second while there's still a man down. That's Pappy rolling out for Witness, but they didn't find any immediate options, so they are going to chill.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just got to kind of relax. This is just approaching our 8-minute point within the game. Only 1 round is in the hands of Witness Gaming, so, I mean, they're still in the driver's seat, but it isn't, you know, it isn't like TF2Easy have to be too worried about going for, like, super hard commits. I would love to start seeing some momentum from them. Oh,
so cheeky. He notices
Nubby's in. Just getting the easy force of his life. Nice little air shot where you did see Mula have to use it, so that's actually really solid there.
Yeah, Nubby actually did not even spot that one as he gets the force onto Mula. And now TF2easy playing this super, super passive until Nubby comes back up, and then they'll take the push with all 6 of their gamers. They've already seemed a lot more competitive in this map compared to the first one, and this could be their first real opportunity to get around. Looks like Toe and Mula are going to be opting to leave dungeon from where they are right now, just building up a little bit of this Uber. The double bomb is in onto Choke to see if they can catch any players, drop them from the Uber. It's only a small ad now as Nasboy bombing forwards is getting onto Toe and Mula, but they are out dungeon as mentioned, and Toe will actually drop Nasboy from that Uber. There's a back cap on mid as well. That's going to be Ixie, and Sil is not going to be in time to block second, neither is Toe, and that's actually Nubby already on last pain train, ×2 on the point. Mula still has Uber even. There's so many players committed on second, but that doesn't matter at all if you've got gaps in the hold. A leak of Nubby can get through and just win up that round 1-1.
You ever commit so hard to the back cap that you forget that you yourself can get back capped? Like one of those like monkey's paw type situations. Just like, guys, come on. There we go. 1-1 though. Our two teams finally equal for the first time in this entire real match-up. So we're seeing once again aggressive soldiers on the side of Winners Gaming. They're going in. Beautiful little surf of Auto. Dancing, ducking, diving. And it's really working out for them. Another beautiful little frag there towards Mula. You see soldiers still on the side of Winners Gaming. They are the real driving force behind these mids. But ultimately, TF2easy. They're taking a moment. They're taking a breathe. They're getting their beam. They're getting their heals. They are happy right now. Focusing these players one by one. They find Pappy. Surely he doesn't get to live here right now, even with Winners Gaming capping.
The forward spawn of Ixie, they actually cap up mid and Ixie gets this forward. He's only on heavy though, but now all the rest of the forward spawns coming in is the much bigger deal. This could be an easy force. Sil jumping in, not going to be able to get it. There's a back cap from Tomas that's only just been blocked. They're trying to block mid as well. On the other side, there's fights going on all over the place, and Winners Gaming damn near wipe on that one. They're 4 men down. Mula and Demul trying to run back to last. Auto still with a massive advantage from that mid fight.
This is good. This is like the classic how to win Sunshine, right? Like, don't deal with them on second, go straight to last, have the advantage, let's get in. Left side.
They use it very early.
Yep. Oh my god, they're going for this big commit. Nasboy's already going down. That kind of sucks a little bit, but folks on the side of Winners Gaming, they're losing their lives. The spam isn't really there though. It's making it tricky. They're playing towards the point. They're getting the time. They're making it work, really.
Nice. Just a better mid fight for TF2easy, and they slowly but steadily managed to take it all the way. Auto hit a knife surf to keep himself alive. Mula, unfortunately, only hit the pencil and got taken down by Nubby immediately after. So then escaping to enemy side of mid, they were able to keep Auto alive, and they just take it from there, even though it got a bit scary when the forward spawns came in. They were able to win that fight out. Let's see how the fourth mid fight goes.
It's looking good. TF2easy in the driver's seat. Soldiers in so deep. Mula's going to be losing his life first. Auto going down as well, but ultimately, all of that. What a crunchy little mid. TF2easy getting the better end of it.
Yep.
Again.
They do lose their med of Auto, so it's not going to be as dominant as last time, but they're already able to get forwards and put some cheeky traps up. Nasboy putting a naughty one in the small ammo kit.
Control point is being captured.
That legal? Are you allowed to disguise where your stickies are?
Oh! Still finds out that the answer is yes.
Disgusting. You can't allow that. That's not okay. Even still, though, if the spawners on the side of TF2easy, they do have to back up to take their heals. They can maybe go for a little dry push if they wanted to. But that doesn't seem to be TF2easy's vibe today.
Yeah, TF2easy, they are happy with the 2-1 here to slow things down. They are going to be peeking. Oh, there's a lot of damage from Pappy, though, to lock them in this choke. Josh has bombed through and actually gets behind them all. They've just pincered. They've forced out a pincer fight here on Cafe. Pappy was holding so close, but still is able to get a jump through onto Auto. Sees that Auto's already backed up. They're just going to fight the combat classes instead, and they take them all down. Now they might just get Auto via the domino effect. They're able to chase him all the way. He's got no one to defend him. Will the forward spawns come in time? Josh bombing forwards. They've popped Auto up into the air. He's so low, but oh, Josh manages to defend him. The bombs in again. Still takes him down finally. And that is the latest death ever for Auto. All his teammates died on enemy second, and he dies on his own. That is tragic. So sad for TF2easy. Now, Mula going to have a pretty big ad. They're taking this fight with heal advantage on middle as well. Witness able to pick off Ghazi.
God, they take a breather. Witness Gaming are doing exactly that. They've got that beam, they've got Toe. He's trying to get all the way in, Soldier's going all the way towards the choke. Mula wasn't even aware, but he hit that tasty little surf, getting out on 12 HP. That's so cheeky. And they're getting mid just off of that alone. Now, this is really impressive. This is like a 30-35% advantage. They're going to get mid. They're going to deny both these soldiers. Second is going to be easily in the hands of Witness Gaming. Can maybe keep going forward if they're like the fastest boys you've ever seen.
Yeah, there is a trap they need to watch out for, and it will get cleared by Tomas. So they are chilling for now. They are able to take second. They might still go off this thinking it's an advantage, but I don't think it's just way too small. Auto on 95% now. Demul posturing towards lower, but I think they've called it off.
Yeah, it would be just too brave at this point. Too brave. They can try and use it as an opportunity to maybe try and get someone in a little bit. And we're seeing Happy doing exactly that, but with Auto all the way back.
They've juggled everyone off the door, top right, so they're able to get Pappy, and he can go for a sack attempt here. He's just opting to bomb Nubby instead, get him off that door. Now it's Sill's turn for the bomb, but they're all just jumping around, not knowing what their target is. They're just kind of playing playground on last, and both get taken down. Nubby now clearing the space on second. Obviously, Witness just giving this up in the 3v6.
Oh, you say that, but what they're actually doing is they're looking at them with real aggression in their eyes. Grr. And now they're going to be backing up towards me. But they get
and Nubby, yep, getting a bit too zealous in choke. Ixie's going to be the one to take him down. There's a lot of spam now coming in from Cafe, maybe to support a sack as Sill bombs in on the flank. Pappy gets sent sky high, and they actually just uber off. They're just going to be trading here. It is a slight bit better for TF2easy. Pappy getting shot sky high, but a lovely arrow from Mula gets taken down anyway. Toe is also going to fall, and now the fight slightly favors TF2easy. Nubby bombing forwards, putting in a lot of damage, but they're not catching these frags. They're able to heal up a little bit better on the side of Witness Gaming. Nubby in once again with the bomb, putting some rockets into Demul, but no one's attached to the heal beam right now. Auto's way too low to stay in the fight here.
Yeah, this is looking pretty scrappy, but the spawners, they're just closer. To the side of TF2easy, Ixie does really overstay as welcome. Slentus tries to salvage what he can by equalizing things. This is the longest fight you have ever seen. Still even with Nasp again, the frag towards Demul is going to make a so-so difficult for the side of Witness Gaming to keep on going, and you can see as they make the call, their soldiers are trying to back all the way up. Their health isn't fantastic. They can get some bows. That'll be also important. They do have 25% advantage. If they wanted to go without them all, I mean, they could.
Yeah, I mean,
it's kind of brave move after brave move, right?
This shouldn't really be an advantage. The Ubers were traded. It was a miracle they managed to build a 25% ad, so they probably didn't know about it. And now Pappy peeking through Chokes, Toe peeking through Cafe. Everyone just permanently trying to aggress from Witness Gaming. They are taking these dry fights, just spamming from anywhere and trying to force a fight from whatever they can, it seems like.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. They are round down. They're going to be in the driver's seat, very much should be at least. And they're getting some really good damage as well. Makes you wonder, what point do they go for some kind of big commit bomb right now? Pappy wants to try and go for it, but ultimately it's too difficult on the second point. There's not a lot of walls.
The space that Pappy and co are able to take, though, look how deep he walked in without anything happening. These doors are so unlocked by TF2easy. They're playing so far back and just kind of letting people flood in and hoping that they can win out on the DM afterwards, rather than really trying to prevent anyone from moving forwards. They want to really blob around Auto and just play anti-sack, it seems like. Again, a lot of pressure coming from all these doors without much answer from TF2easy to kind of lock them down. Happy spamming from Cafe, Demul spamming from Choke, and still spamming from Flowers. They have all of these three doors in their control. Not usually what you see for the mid-aggressing team.
Ha! Tomas just lands on 3 stickies that he was trying to clear, and that's a little bit embarrassing. It also makes things quite a lot trickier for Witness Gaming to try and do anything. So they're going to be backing up all the way. TF2easy, opportunity knocks. But actually, it's going to be the soldier going all the way in. Slentus! Ooh, just headshot into the dirt. But my god, that was a little bit close.
Yep, 2 down now, sorry, for Witness Gaming, but still, TF2easy not going to do much. Pappy in with the low bomb, just gets immediately destroyed.
Okay, right. My question is, TF2Easy, when do they want to do something? Because I feel like Witness have picked up the idea that these guys don't really go. So what if we double stack? Okay, what if we triple stack? Right? They're doing the +1 theory. They're doing N+1. Surely at some point they will find success.
Yeah, if you just kind of play passive and let these sacks happen over and over, eventually a sack will probably work. Mueller's actually taken so much space here. The entire combo is all the way through for Witness Gaming. Mueller's down to about half health, but is going to be using off this Uber now. It's slightly better for TF2Easy, but they have to split it. In fact, they don't even manage to split it. Josh just gets straight dropped from the Uber, and look how much space they've given up because they were playing so passive in the first place. They all just have to leave once that trade goes awry.
Yeah, it's one of the situations where, like, the second you lose a player, your entire position there is just like, what were we even doing? Nobby gets such a sick bomb. He gets so much damage. He denies the rest coming in. He gets a frag, and that means no one can back up Celentes. Does put a complete end to Witness's opportunity to try and keep on going. So the repush is on Pappy as well. He's getting taken down. No business staying in there. They gotta back up. They gotta back up on the side of Witness Gaming. They can't make the same mistake TF2Easy made just a few short minutes ago in terms of second point, but they are getting the spawners, and you can see just how long they can hold this position and how just confident they are with Gazzy going down. They actually managed to hold this and even potentially create a little bit of an opportunity because Nasboy goes down. You can't let it happen.
Yeah, now there's a free ton of space for them to flood into last. They've already put sticks on the point. They managed to drop someone from the Uber. That's Morale. Josh has used it off, but it's way, way better for Mueller. Still 2 players down as one spawner comes in for TF2Easy. But will Gaz be able to get to the point? As Heavy in time, he's not shooting the right thing right now, and will get taken down. Witness Gaming equalizers on 2-2 with 10 minutes left.
I don't know. I don't want to question players far better than me.
I think just that fight on second was so awkward for TF2Easy because all of their health was focused towards point side, whereas all of their players were then taking fights over on Flower side. They were just losing out on those because Auto was not able to heal them, and Witness just kind of rolled around from there, it felt like.
Just too hard of a fight. Aggression again on the side of Witness Gaming Soldiers. Great damage. They're not getting cleaned up this time. It's looking so much better for them. Celentes getting 2 there, and even managing to escape on 6 HP. Okay, he will eventually go down, but his sacrifice was not in vain. Nobby, the only remaining player, tries to hit the rocket. That ain't happening, mate. That ain't happening. This is complete shift in momentum. Oh, it's that Demol with the cheekiest edge bug of his life.
This could go from 2-1 to 2-3 real quick, and that would be very tilting. They are trying to put them in the bin. Yep, Morale could be the first one to go down. Demo has this left spawn entirely locked off, but Toe has lost his life, and that's when they're going to call this off. All the spawners are in. They have no scouts because Ixie's still capping second, so slowing it down for now. Mueller's been taken down very low. We'll have to pop here very shortly as he does actually use in onto last. Demo locking them into spawn. The stickies have been cleared slightly on point, and they actually just find Auto instead with that last-ditch attempt, but the rest of the push has not gone very well for Witness.
Yeah, not really. That is a more like 1 HP
oh,
frag,
which you do love to see.
Oh, he gets the 1 frag. Does he get the second towards Gazzy? What, 40 versus 125? It's a little bit spooky. Josh is coming back to help his brother in arms. Surely Toe doesn't win this. Okay. Okay.
Look how many players
there's like
are
5
distracted,
people,
though.
It's fine. It's fine.
They have to obsess over Tomas, and that's pretty much given up all of their ground on second. Toe just going for that back cap has led to this still being an even last situation. That is huge for Witness.
It is. It is the most huge, which is probably an unnecessary adjective. But Josh has gone down. Do they dry push? Do they go aggressive towards the left-hand side? They're trying to push Nubby away. His damage does slow them down just a little bit.
Instead, they are rotating up towards top, just seeing if they can spam Nubby off of this door. He does get taken away. Gaz, still on the heavy on point, is going to be denying any sack attempt through the door, though. Not ideal, not quite as good as a sentry, but Gaz's aim is good enough.
Oh yeah, we've seen that. We've all seen the clip. If you've not seen the clip, go to the stream highlights thread and you see the clip. It's a good clip.
It's a very nice clip. Very hype clip. Morale sniping Pappy down on the top door, still going in for a frag as well, but he is going to get out with his life. So only 1 soldier down in the end for Witness. Not too much of a big deal. They can just go and chill on second while they wait for this Pappy respawn.
Really does make you feel like in almost all of these situations, last map and this, it really is Witness Gaming far more keen to do things in TF2Easy.
Yes. Which is ironic, given the reputation that Witness built and what TF2Easy was saying in interviews about how they want to be the team that's doing the fun play style. They really have become the more passive of the two recently.
Do you think they've, like, accidentally, I don't know, Cadus has joined the wrong Discord at some point by accident, and they're like, well, there's nothing you can do. It is what it is.
We won't tell him. We'll listen to what Coach Kado has to say. All right, Pappy and Sil both bombing through, and the trap from Nasboy just destroys both of them. Gonna get taken down. Nubby in, trying to find a third frag. Will get a lot of damage onto Ixie, but not... Oh, there's a drop from Josh in the meantime. He comes up from dungeon, just shoots Muller in the back of the head, puts him down. And now Toe, once again, going to try and go for a cheeky play. He's just going to get taken down, though. There's so much opportunity now for TF2Easy. They've got 5 picks here on second. Only Dimul left alive, going to be trying to retreat. They just need to clear all these sticks. But there's a sack in from Sil in the meantime. Oh, Auto gets popped up against the wall, and it's an easy force. Has to use that one off there. And that does at least equalize things.
It's not actually too bad. Everything that happened there. Kind of crazy. That little bomb from Sil is like so impactful. Getting that force does mean that, yeah, they're not going to have to worry about the Ubers, and the second Slenters does get up. This 25, almost 30% advantage might work really well for Witness, especially if they can get so much space like they've been getting consistently, right? Like they can get space when it's equal Ubers, but now they've got a slight little advantage. Like they can basically take this for free. This time though, TF2Easy, they're flooding the flank. They want to get so much more aggressive towards this other side, but ultimately it's a little bit scary for them. They've already lost one player. Gazzy's all the way on the back line, does pick up Salentes. That's really significant, but Nubby's going down. Gazzy does
this sticks on Auto's exit. Oh no! And now everyone else has left a different way to him. Oh, it's tragedy once again for TF2Easy. Oh, that 4% advantage that they managed to trap Auto out with. Both of his players leave through dungeon instead. If he just had one person leaving with him through that door, they have the Uber there. They don't lose a full Uber worth of medic. 100% ad now for Witness Gaming. This has to be the 3-2, surely.
Yeah, you'd reckon so. They're going all the way in. They get literally behind the foot without using Gazzy. He's not going to stay alive. Valenta's dying isn't fantastic, but ultimately, Toe is on an absolute killing spree. It's absolute madness. You can't stop this man. Oh, they're just capping it. Look. Oh, it's beautiful. It's scout class. I hate it. I love it.
Wow, 3-2 in the last few minutes. We need to see TF2Easy come back into this one, tie things up at the very least. They have to win this map and the next one to get through to the finals, and they are behind right now. 4 minutes to work some magic here.
Yeah, here we go. There's still plenty of time. TF2Easy have big opportunities, but their comeback has to start from this mid here. Do you see every sort of lap getting all aggressive? Yeah, Muller, you're not going to survive through that. Salentes goes straight out medic, so it's not too bad. The damage is so huge. That's the only one that's getting soldiers alive. They're trying to do everything they can. Beautiful little rockets from Pappy. It ends up on a 1 versus 2 and now a 1v1. Nubby versus Salentes. They should both really be aware of where each other are just from the sound cues and the visuals themselves. They're going for the most honorable of fights when no one really commits. And Salentes hits a little direct. Easy.
Yep.
Easy.
Still winning out the mid in the end. Kritzkrieg for TF2Easy now. They are on their last chance and they've decided to switch things up. They need this little bit of speed injected into their gameplay to try and get back into this one here. 3 minutes now to at least equalize, and then they have to win the golden cap, and then they have to win the next map. It's all an uphill battle. Witness Gaming once again poking and prodding, but there's just a drop to the trap from Muller. He was only 70% actually, but either way, it's a massive change in momentum. As now Auto with the full advantage is on crits though. Could opt to just take the medigun here in choke if he wants to.
But he's not gonna. He's a big boy. My man is doing his best Piggles impression. He's feeling it. He's seen the land demos. Going all the way towards the choke point. The crits is gone. Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah, not the most successful crits in the world, but they get mid for free at least.
Well, I mean, it's a little bit kind of sad because using it like that does mean that they now don't really have anything. And Witness Gaming, they're going for the immediate recontest. Okay. A little bit scary times because they're positioning their damage, their flags.
Josh in with
my
the sack.
lord.
Oh, does manage to land onto Demo and take him out, but the initial target of Mula will survive.
He doesn't quite get the frag. He commits so hard. Doesn't get time for that second rocket, but he's forced them all the way out basically to last. And then Morlax, he wants to come back in. He wants to take this team on his back. He's like, boys, we have 1 minute 35 seconds left. We do not get to stop. We need to keep on playing this game until the ends of the earth.
They just about got the forwards there as well, which means a lot for TF2easy. They're able to push all of that aggression out of second immediately because their players just spawn there. 90% for Mula, whereas it's full crits. And it does come in now, and everyone is just dispersed from Witness already. There's no one to even find this.
Yeah!
These stickies, he's just doing an MVM crits, he's just laying the stickies around. And Mula will get forced now. Demo bombing in with the attempted counter-sack will get taken down as well. And this Uber hasn't been all too great from Witness. Now in behind is Nubby, just stopping them from leaving this choke, doing a lot of damage, but no frags. Josh in to follow it up, gets onto Mula, but Mula will still survive. And that, it might just be it for them. 40 seconds, they're 3 down. Witness will be able to take this fight into mid.
Yeah, they're going all the way. We need to see something truly mind-boggling from the side of TF2easy. They need their scouts to be the most scout-class scouts you've ever scouted. They're trying to go in, but there's so much high ground. There's so much spam. There's actual limitations to this class in the right situations, and I love to see it happen because, yeah, Witness Gaming there just surging all the way forward. Auto
Crits
is on
coming up.
99%. They
We
get
need
one
it.
chance, one opportunity. It's everything you could ever hope for. The crits is getting used. Oh, it's not good.
This is the 3 poopiest crits as I've ever seen in a row, unfortunately.
It's a bit tragic. In the 2 seconds left to go, that's going to be it. That is going to be Witness Gaming being like, boys, you can see in the grand final.
Yep, Witness Gaming booked their seats already ahead of time, whereas TF2easy will be back on your screens at 17 set tomorrow to fight off against League of Shadows for that other spot.
Damn. That was, I mean, like you say, it was a more competitive map, but even still, I don't know. Like I said, just based on reputation alone, you would not expect Witness to be so much more proactive in terms of like almost every situation.
Yeah, and again, that map, it felt like there were some unfortunate auto moments, whether his fault or someone else's. There was, I mean, that last round is pretty much only because Auto's leaving the wrong way, or, well, his team's leaving the wrong way, whichever one you want to chalk it up to. Whether there was a comm or not, we can never know, but dying on 96% there, full advantage for Mula. That was really the nail in the coffin at the very end. So unfortunate there for TF2easy, but at least they show that they are able to stay competitive in these games, and they're going to have another chance tomorrow, most likely. No offense to League of Shadows.
Oh, yeah. You know, I mean, they're gonna. Unless we see something truly, truly insane, they're pretty much gonna. So, you know, ultimately, you can kind of consider this like a little bit of a kind of like a warm up, like a sneak peek of the grand finals. So, you know, take it all with a pinch of salt. Unless we do see the crazy, crazy upset from League of Shadows, which, in fairness, they did play their ETF2L official at LAN, and they did go very, very close versus Witness Gaming. So maybe we can see
very
some
true.
spicy stuff, you know, spicy things tomorrow.
Maybe it's a case of kind of like what Josh was saying at I69, where he thinks Witness have less of a chance against Froyo than TF2easy does, but TF2easy can't get to the final against Froyo, so we don't get to see it. It's kind of the same thing going to happen here. Like, obviously, League of Shadows is the counter pick to Witness Gaming, but we'll never know because they might just get knocked out by TF2easy tomorrow. Is that
That's
the cope?
true. I mean, we can pretend. I've heard from a reliable source, which rhymes with Rick Shifty Bricks, who says that actually League of Shadows is going to be in the grand finals because they're going to beat TF2easy easily.
Well, I've heard from an anonymous source who rhymes with Spoon that League of Shadows is going to beat TF2easy tomorrow as well. But we will find out at 17 CET tomorrow, you guys can come and tune in and find out if League of Shadows can get the upset win against TF2Easy. What rough percentage would you give as a chance of that happening, Eeply?
At least 17%, at least.
Wow. Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
I'll go with 18. I'll do you one better, just so I look even smarter when it does happen.
Right on, bro. Right on.
So true. All right, we need to wrap this up. Any shout-outs from you, Eeply?
I'm going to shout out the concept of happiness, shout out all the teams, shout out the fact that I have managed to stop coughing for like 2 hours to do this. And yeah, that's it.
All right, cool. We'll catch you guys tomorrow at 17 CET. Big thanks to Eeply and JMax, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.